Hey guys, so I tried to do this the other night and I think I accidentally deleted the video off my GoPro, so I'm just making sure I didn't leave anything behind. Uh, but I wanted to come out here and kind of give you a bit of an updated review on a couple of the Patreons that I've talked about here on my channel. And I'll say this, we have gotten to a point right now with the Patreons to where basically things are starting to get very intriguing, interesting, and let's just say it's keeping my attention very well. Like I said, let's just put it that's keeping my attention very well. And what I mean by that is, in Jovain16's recent stories, the one on Amanda and Nicole and on side effects, the endings, really, got my attention, to say the least. With Amanda and Nicole, everybody pretty much figured out that Amanda and Nicole, in their various disguises, have escorted each other out, or basically accompanied each other out of the nightclub that they snuck into under said disguises, because they have shape-shifting powers. And that's what we last left off with them. And it's really interesting to see exactly, as well as speculate as to exactly, what the reactions are going to be to each other when they get alone and have their moments, if you know what I mean, and then find out, oh, wait a minute, it's you, and go from there. The side effect one, or side effects, chapter 2 as it's called, or side effects 2, where we have the main character Tom with shape-shifting abilities due to, I guess, alien abduction or something. And as per usual, when a male protagonist gets shape-shifting powers, the first thing he wants to do is turn into a woman, turn into a girl to see what it's like. Well, he did that. He's become a couple of women already. And the last woman he became, let's just put it this way, the panel for it was very familiar to me, very reminiscent of something I'd seen before. I read, not seen, but read before. You see, the ending panel of the comic, of this recent part, had him go from one woman to another after he had a certain moment as the previous woman and pretending that she was being, given a good time by, Tom or his alter ego Jack. Well, anyway, he basically morphs into, or shapeshifts into another woman. But what's interesting is the woman that he shapeshifts into, almost ends up talking like she's her own person. Now, it is his words coming out of the voice. It is his words coming out of her mouth, I should say, but the way it ends is it's almost like she, the girl he's turned into, is starting to become her own individual because she acknowledges the abilities, which of course is his own words, and then she ends it by saying, so what should we do next? And that reminds me a lot, believe it or not, of the, as I check my time here, of the Unlimited series by Desi Arts, formerly Jacqueline Dorr, Michelle on DeviantArt. Her Unlimited series had a character that was just like that, but he had clayface abilities. And when he became different female personas, it eventually led to almost his wipe from reality, if you know what I mean, because they, came to life and started to be their own, individuals, gained their own independence. So the ending kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Now, as far as Trouble TRO goes, his is getting a little bit more, let's say, gooey and sticky and melty, if you know what I mean. Pink Benefits had one of the girls, I think it was Betty, becoming Heidi, and then to kind of hide herself from suspicion and what she and another guy that she knows were doing, she ends up melting into a puddle of goop. And then after that, she reforms, and then the guy asks her to kind of go faceless again because I guess he finds it attractive, and you know, he likes the fact that she's soft and rubbery in this form. So it looks like we're going to go into a melty, gooey state there, as well as we're going to go that same route, if you will, with Agent Pink 2, Agent Pink Bedlam's Revenge 2, which is basically the epilogue to the last one, where Pink, or Betty as her name is, and Veronica, if you will, Mr. Internet Man's character, are getting very, very intimate to the point that Demonica says she wants to ooze all over Betty's body, Agent Pink's body, and Agent Pink can see this, but then she says, I hope you don't mind, Demonica, and then that's where it ends. So either we go through with it or something comes up that, you know, changes, that goes in that direction, but differently. We'll have to see. We will have to wait and see. But those 4 stories I'm telling you right now are really interesting. They're really intriguing on both fronts for both creators. And I highly recommend you guys check them out. So until next time, guys, my best is going to show up here in a little bit, hopefully. But I just wanted to let you know about these stories. And, you know, if you want to check them out at Patreon, you can. They're only $10, $5 a tier.
You need help?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I thought you got a question.
No.
They're recording?
Yeah. Sorry about that. That's the first time that's happened in a while. But anyway, like I said, if you want to check them out, like I said, $5 to $10 a tier. And they're worth checking out because they put a lot of effort into these. And I highly recommend you guys, you know, check them out because these are basically CGI, SFM, 3D web comics that, if given more effort, could go in the CGI web animation route, CGI route. And I think Trouble TRO has even tested that a few times as well. So if I'm you guys, I would check them out, just my opinion. But like I said, my bus is going to be showing up here in a little bit, guys. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.